Welcome, my friends, not merely to a video, but to an idea. An idea of Spain. A place that exists as much in the fierce chambers of the imagination as it does upon the contours of a map. We are about to embark on a journey, you and I, Carlos, through the very veins of this remarkable, often contradictory land. Forget what you think you know, the postcards, the clichés. We are peeling back the layers, searching for the raw beating heart, for the soul that flickers in its ancient eyes. This is not a tour, it is an exploration, an unveiling. Spain. Ah, Spain. It is a grand, passionate opera of contradictions, is it not? A landscape painted with the bold strokes of centuries, where history whispers from sun-baked stones and the audacious future gleams in avant-garde architectural marvels. It is the untamed fire in a flamenco dancer's gaze, the cool, hallowed shade of an ancient olive grove, the mournful echo of a guitar lost in the labyrinth of a silent moonlit square. Here, culture is not a sterile performance for curious eyes. It is life itself, viscous and real, breathed in with every sunrise, lived out with every passionate sunset. So prepare yourselves. This is not intended as a mere catalogue, a sterile list of places. This is an invitation to feel, to experience, to perhaps lose a small part of yourself, only to find something far more profound. And as we walk these storied paths together, I am consumed by a question. Which particular corner of this magnificent, chaotic, undeniably beautiful country holds a fragment of your own heart, a memory, a dream? Tell me, down below in the comments, where does your Spanish reverie truly reside? Let the grand conversation commence. We begin our odyssey in Barcelona, a city that teeters, with such exquisite grace, on the precipice of sanity and untethered brilliance. Have you ever felt the thrumming pulse of a place so intensely that it seems to beat in defiant rhythm within your own chest? Here, the streets are not simply pathways from one point to another. They are canvases for a dream, a fantastical narrative etched in stone and mosaic. Gaudí. Ah, Antoni Gaudí. Was he an architect? A poet touched by divine madness? Or a madman blessed by an architect god? Perhaps, my friends, he was all three, and more. His Sagrada Familia, an eternal, breathtaking work in progress, reaches for the heavens like a colossal prayer carved meticulously in stone, a defiant testament to unwavering faith, to consuming obsession, to the audacious, almost heretical belief that one can indeed build a tangible bridge to the divine. It is a beautiful, glorious chaos, much like life itself. Wouldn't you agree? A symphony forever composing itself. And then there is the surreal landscape of Park Güell, a fantasy world sprung fully formed from the fertile earth, where whimsical gingerbread houses stand sentinel beside shimmering mosaic dragons, and every undulating curve, every vibrant splash of color, joyfully defies the mundane rules of convention. It is a playground designed not for children, but for the boundless adult imagination, a place where the rigid rules of logic bend and ultimately shatter into 1,000 iridescent pieces. Barcelona doesn't just present you with art. It immerses you, drowns you in it, compelling you to question the very nature of beauty, of structure, of reality. It is a city that whispers, no, that you dream differently, to perceive the world not merely as it is, but as it possesses the glorious, terrifying potential to become. A dangerous proposition, perhaps, for the timid soul, but an utterly irresistible one for those who dare. From the fantastical Catalan coast, we journey inexorably inland, to the very core, the undeniable epicenter, to Madrid. This city, my dear friends, does not truly sleep. It merely pauses, momentarily catching its breath, before plunging headfirst back into the vibrant, intoxicating chaos of existence. The nights here are legendary, not merely for their astonishing length, but for their profound, almost spiritual intensity. They form a rich tapestry woven with threads of unrestrained laughter, of intimately whispered secrets, of constant, cheerful clinking of glasses, and the relentless, driving rhythm of life lived to its fullest. It's a city that possesses a deep understanding that the enveloping darkness can be just as illuminating as the harsh light of day, perhaps even more so for those who know where to look. Yet, Madrid is not solely a realm of hedonism and seductive shadows. By day, it reveals another, more contemplative face, one of profound cultural depth and timeless, enduring artistry. The Prado Museum. Ah, to walk its hallowed, echoing halls is to engage in silent conversation with the ghosts of genius. with the masters who poured their souls, their triumphs and torments, onto canvas. Goya with his darkness and light, Velázquez with his regal poise, El Greco with his elongated spectral figures. They are all here, their powerful visions of pain, of glory, of the human condition laid bare for all to witness. It's a place that serves as a stark reminder of the immense weight of history, the transformative power of artistic expression, and the enduring human quest for meaning. Madrid offers you both the intoxicating escape and the necessary sobering confrontation. We travel south now, drawn by an irresistible magnetism to Seville, the incandescent beating soul of Andalusia. If Spain itself possesses a singular heartbeat, then here, in the sun-drenched streets of Seville, it pounds with the raw, untamed, almost feral rhythm of flamenco. It is so much more than a mere dance, you must understand. It's a visceral story, a primal narrative told in every percussive stomp of the heel, every sharp, defiant clap of the hands, every mournful, soul-wrenching cry of the cantaor. It's the distilled anguish and the explosive ecstasy of a people, poured out like libation under the relentless Andalusian sun. To witness true, unadulterated flamenco is to bear witness to something primal, something ancient, something that bypasses the intellect and speaks directly, urgently to the spirit. It has the power to change you, to rearrange your very atoms if you allow it. And then there is the Alcázar, a palace woven from dreams and whispers, where Moorish artistry murmurs forgotten tales of powerful sultans and clandestine secrets through intricate, mesmerizing tilework and sun-dappled, fragrant courtyards. It stands as an enduring monument to a time, a golden era, when disparate cultures converged, inevitably clashed, and ultimately, through some alchemy of history, created something breathtakingly, heartbreakingly beautiful. Nearby, the magnificent Plaza de España unfurls itself like a grand, welcoming embrace, a sweeping, semicircular marvel of rich brick and vibrant ceramic, a perpetual stage for the daily, captivating drama of civilian life. Seville doesn't just charm you with a polite smile, it seduces you profoundly and completely, wraps you in its warm, passionate, intoxicating embrace, and dares you, with a knowing glint in its eye, to ever truly leave. Granada, a name that resonates like a haunting melody, echoing with the indelible ghosts of history. A city cradled protectively by formidable mountains, forever haunted by the poignant melancholic beauty of what once was, and what can never be again. Here in Granada, the very air itself seems thick, almost viscous with memory, with the profound and enduring legacy of the Moors, who shaped this rugged land with such exquisite, almost divine artistry. The Alhambra. Ah, the Alhambra. It is not merely a palace, a fortress of stone and mortar. It is a sublime poem meticulously written in stone, water and light. A citadel of such delicate, ethereal beauty that it seems to float serenely above the bustling city like a shimmering, impossible mirage. To walk its silent courtyards, to gaze in wonder upon its intricate, almost impossibly detailed carvings, is to feel the crushing weight of centuries, the inexorable ebb and flow of empires, the rise and fall of civilizations. This magnificent citadel, perched high and defiant, was the last glorious bastion of a remarkably sophisticated civilization, a final, defiant, beautiful flourish, before the relentless tides of historical change swept inexorably through its gates. Its meticulously designed gardens whisper of lost loves, of quiet contemplation, of philosophical debates held under starry skies, while its ancient walls echo with the profound silence of departed kings and queens. The entire city, particularly with its labyrinthine, enchanting Albayaquin quarter, retains this palpable Moorish soul, a pervasive sense of melancholic beauty that clings to every stone. Granada teaches you, with a gentle sorrow, about impermanence, about the enduring, almost defiant power of art to transcend even the catastrophic fall of mighty kingdoms. It's a place where unparalleled beauty and profound sorrow dance a timeless, captivating waltz. We move now, propelled by a different energy, to the vibrant Mediterranean coast once more, to Valencia, a city that balances precariously, yet with an undeniable and captivating beauty between the echoes of the ancient world and the audacious visions of tomorrow. It is a place of striking, fascinating contrasts, where the sweet, intoxicating scent of orange blossoms mingles provocatively with the metallic tang of ambition, of a future being forged in real time. Consider, if you will, the jaw-dropping city of arts and sciences, a breathtaking, sprawling complex that seems to have landed silently, mysteriously, from another planet, its gleaming white, futuristic structures shimmering almost ethereally against the deep azure of the Mediterranean sky. It is a bold statement, is it not? A powerful declaration that Valencia is not content to merely exist, embalmed in its rich past, but is actively, passionately shaping its own destiny, daring to dream on a grand, almost impossible, wonderfully defiant scale. Yet, Valencia also understands, with an innate wisdom, how to surrender itself completely to tradition, to the primal, elemental forces of fire and unbridled festivity. The Phallus Festival. It is a spectacle of meticulously controlled chaos, a profoundly cathartic, citywide explosion of boundless creativity and ritualistic destruction. For days, magnificent towering sculptures known as Ninot satirical, poignant and breathtakingly grand dominate the streets and squares, only to be ultimately, dramatically consumed by roaring flames in a deeply symbolic ritual of renewal and purification. It's a potent, visceral reminder that sometimes, to build anew, to create a fresh future, one must first allow the old world, with all its imperfections and attachments, to burn brightly and then fade to ash. Valencia teaches us about this eternal cycle, about the vibrant, necessary dance between creation and impermanence, the gleaming future and the consuming fire. Let us journey north into the proud and fiercely independent Basque country, to Bilbao, a city that has quite literally, with astonishing vision and resilience, reinvented itself from its very foundations. Not so very long ago, in the grand scheme of things, Bilbao was a place predominantly defined by its heavy industry, by the pervasive scent of smoke and the clang of steel, its inherent beauty perhaps less immediately obvious, more rugged, more concealed beneath a veneer of utilitarian grit. But like the mythical phoenix, it has risen spectacularly, transformed from the ashes of its industrial past. And the singular catalyst for this astonishing rebirth? A single, audacious, almost impossibly bold building, the Guggenheim Museum. Frank Gehry's shimmering masterpiece of undulating titanium, a fantastical ship, a metallic flower, a dream made thrillingly solid. It landed on the banks of the Nervion River, and in doing so, changed absolutely everything. It stands as irrefutable proof, if any were ever truly needed, that art can indeed be a profoundly revolutionary force. The museum did not just bring world-class art to Bilbao, it brought with it a renewed sense of hope. It forged a brand new, confident identity for a city ready for change. Bilbao embraced this transformation wholeheartedly, polishing its old historic heart, the charming Casco Viejo, and courageously building new bridges, both literal structures spanning the river and metaphorical connections to a brighter future. To walk through the revitalized streets of Bilbao today is to witness a resounding triumph of human vision, of a community daring to believe in and actively create a profoundly different tomorrow. It's a powerful, inspiring lesson in resilience, in the undeniable power of bold, sometimes risky decisions. Bilbao serves as a constant reminder that even in the darkest, most utilitarian of industrial landscapes, beauty can unexpectedly bloom, and profound, meaningful transformation is always, always possible if the will is strong. We escape now, seeking solace and a different perspective, to an island, Mallorca, often misunderstood, maybe even unfairly dismissed by the uninitiated as a mere sun-drenched playground for fleeting tourists. But I implore you, look closer, my friends, and really delve deeper. Beyond the bustling, sometimes overwhelming resorts, there lies a profoundly different Mallorca, an island of rugged, untamed beauty and quiet, introspective contemplation. Imagine beaches, yes, of course. Stretches of pristine golden sands kissed by impossibly turquoise waters. Secluded coves, hidden like precious secrets, waiting patiently to be discovered by the discerning traveler. But these crystalline waters are not always placid and calm. They can, reflect the inner storms of life, the inherent, captivating beauty found in the wildness, in the untamed. It is a place that possesses the dual power to soothe the troubled soul, but also to awaken dormant passions. Then, I urge you, venture inland, upwards, into the dramatic, formidable Serra de Tramuntana, a majestic mountain range that tumbles, with breathtaking grandeur, directly into the Sapphire Sea. Here, ancient, gnarled olive groves, testaments to centuries of cultivation, cling tenaciously to meticulously terraced slopes, and timeless stone villages, such as Dea or Valdemossa, seem to be magically frozen in a more serene, contemplative era. These are hallowed places, magnets for artists and poets, writers and thinkers, all drawn inexorably by the raw, untamed, inspiring spirit of the landscape. Mallorca offers a fascinating, enriching duality: the vibrant, sun-soaked energy of its famed coast and the profound, almost sacred peace of its mountainous heart. It is an island that can effortlessly hold both the brilliant sun and the contemplative shadow, teaching you with gentle wisdom that true, enduring beauty often lies in this very delicate, harmonious balance. Our intricate journey now takes us back to the passionate heart of Andalusia, to Cordoba, a city that, in a bygone golden age, shone as perhaps the most enlightened, most cultured metropolis in all of Europe. It was a radiant beacon of learning, of art, of remarkable tolerance, a place where diverse cultures intertwined like the intricate threads of a priceless ancient tapestry. The immense weight of this glorious, complex history is undeniably palpable here. It hangs heavy in the warm air. It breathes silently from the weathered, ancient stones that pave its winding streets. And at its historical and spiritual heart stands the Mezquita. Ah, the Mezquita Cathedral. It is so much more than a mere building. It is a living paradox, a stunning physical testament to the complex, often brutal yet undeniably fascinating dance of civilizations through the ages. To step inside its vastness is to enter a mesmerizing, seemingly infinite forest of arches, a dizzying, hypnotic array of red and white jasper and marble that appears to stretch endlessly into the distance, defying logic and perception. Once the grandest mosque in the entire Western Islamic world, a Christian cathedral was later, controversially, carved directly into its very center. This striking juxtaposition, this deliberate layering of faith upon faith, tells a profound, multifaceted story of conquest, of adaptation, of the enduring universal human need to claim and reclaim sacred space. Cordoba, with its famously beautiful flower-filled patios bursting with color and fragrance, and its narrow labyrinthine streets that invite you to lose yourself, encourages quiet, deep reflection. It gently asks you to consider the accumulated layers of time, to listen for the faint echoes of voices long silenced, and to contemplate the intricate, sometimes painful yet ultimately enriching ways in which our shared human history is forged. It is a city that whispers hauntingly of a distant golden age and of the inevitable complexities that always follow such brilliance. We find ourselves returning to the verdant north, to the sophisticated, elegant embrace of San Sebastián, or Donostia, as it is proudly known in the Basque language. This city, my friends, is nothing short of a feast, a veritable, overwhelming symphony composed for all the senses. It is quite simply and without exaggeration one of the world's truly great culinary capitals. Here in San Sebastián, food is not regarded as mere sustenance, a biological necessity. It is elevated to an art form, practiced with religious devotion, a passionate, relentless pursuit of absolute perfection on a plate. From the bustling, unpretentious pinzo bars, where delectable miniature masterpieces of culinary ingenuity are piled high and invitingly on every counter, to the hallowed, Michelin-starred temples of avant-garde gastronomy, San Sebastián will utterly seduce your palate, challenge your preconceptions, and quite possibly redefine your entire understanding of flavor. It is a delicious, intoxicating, and wonderfully dangerous game to play. But the allure of San Sebastián is not confined solely to the realm of taste. The city itself is breathtakingly, undeniably beautiful, nestled gracefully around the perfect crescent of La Concha Beach, a stretch of golden sand frequently hailed as one of the most stunning urban beaches in all of Europe, if not the world. The bay, sheltered protectively by verdant rolling hills, sparkles invitingly under the gentle Cantabrian sun, beckoning visitors to enjoy leisurely, contemplative strolls along its elegant, sweeping promenade. There is a distinct, palpable air of Belle Epoque sophistication here, a lingering sense of timeless elegance that permeates the architecture and the atmosphere. San Sebastián offers a vision of a life lived exceedingly well, a continuous, joyous celebration of beauty in all its myriad forms: culinary, natural, architectural, and human. It is a place that possesses a profound understanding of the deep, satisfying pleasure to be found in the simple, yet exquisitely crafted moments of life. Our final destination for this particular chapter of our exploration is Salamanca, the resplendent golden city. Bathed in the warm, honeyed glow emanating from its distinctive sandstone buildings, particularly as the sun begins its descent, Salamanca exudes an undeniable aura of ancient accumulated wisdom intertwined with a vibrant, youthful, and infectious energy. This is, above all else, a university city, proudly home to one of the oldest, most venerated, and consistently prestigious universities in the entire world. For countless centuries, generations of scholars and eager students have walked these very same cobbled streets, engaged in fervent intellectual debates that shaped minds and nations, and diligently sought knowledge within its hallowed, echoing halls. If you listen closely, you can almost hear the faint whispers of these generations past, the lingering echoes of profound intellectual curiosity that still animate and define the city today. And the Plaza Mayor, it is an undisputed masterpiece of Spanish Baroque architecture, frequently and deservedly described as Spain's most beautiful and harmonious public square. It is, in essence, the grand open-air living room of Salamanca, a magnificent stage where life unfolds in all its daily captivating drama, from quiet, contemplative morning coffees enjoyed in solitude to vibrant, exuberant evening gatherings filled with laughter and conversation. To sit here amidst its grandeur is to feel the very pulse of the city, to be completely enveloped by its rich, palpable history and its enduring, unyielding spirit. Salamanca is a city that serves as a powerful, eloquent reminder of the transformative power of learning, the inherent beauty of cherished tradition, and the timeless, unceasing human quest for understanding in a complex world. It is indeed a most fitting place to pause, to reflect deeply on the journey we have undertaken together. And so our shared journey through these 10 remarkable resonant corners of Spain for this fleeting moment in time reaches its conclusion. But Spain, my cherished friends, is not some mere geographical destination to be clinically ticked off a meticulously compiled list. Oh no. It is an experience, a profound emotion, a place that continues to unfold itself, revealing new, captivating secrets with every subsequent visit, every deeper exploration. What we have witnessed together here is but a tantalizing glimpse, a mere taste of the infinite, intoxicating variety that this ancient, vibrant land so generously offers to those who approach it with an open heart and curious mind. Now, as is my way, I turn the focus back to you. These have been Carlos's chosen 10, filtered perhaps through my own particular lens, my own reflections and interpretations. But Spain, as we know, is vast. Its passionate heart beats strongly in countless places, both celebrated and hidden. Which undiscovered gem, which vibrant, pulsating city, which quiet, unassuming village holds your unwavering allegiance, your most treasured memories? I implore you, share your own sacred spots, your personal Spanish odysseys, in the comments section below. Let us together build a richer, more nuanced map, a magnificent tapestry woven from the threads of all our collective experiences and affections. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart, for walking these evocative paths with us, for generously lending your precious time and your focused attention to our endeavor. If this exploration, this shared ramble through beauty and history, has stirred something deep within you, a nascent desire to see, to feel, to understand more profoundly, then perhaps our humble purpose here has indeed been met. Do subscribe to Carlos's channel. Join him for more such journeys, for more earnest attempts to capture the elusive, multifaceted essence of this wondrous world. Until we meet again, may your own travels be filled with unexpected discovery, profound connection, and the kind of beauty that takes your breath away.